Yo, it's the Veteran Madness right here. One half of the Mad Ice QC. It stands for Quality Control. I'm here with my man Lenny D-Ice. This is how we do it right about now. We're at the Bells of Shoreditch, April 20th, 2013. We're representing for the first ever Dubkinetic event. Dubkinetic is a multi-fusion of genres that we created from 2008 to basically bring it forward for the style that we used to do in the past. Obviously Lenny D-Ice known for We Are E, the groundbreaker, the first one to put the Amen break into the dance movement as it was, so the early stages of hardcore to jungle, you can say that. And obviously from my manifestation of KMA days, alongside my brother back in the days, bringing the elements of sound system culture into what we do now with a multi-fusion of genres of every single piece of dance music out there, put it meshed together as a fusion from anything between 133 to 140 to 165 BPMs, and it's a movement that we created. It's grown so far with respect that we've gotten write-ups in magazines in Japan, New York, NME, those sort of things. Even Las Vegas knows about Dubkinetic music, and due to what we do on radio shows every Thursday on Freak FM live, and of course CoolLondon.com on a Friday for the Friday Takeover, we're just taking it to that level now where everyone's asking, take it in the clubs, it's got to go on tour, you've got to represent for what we're doing. So we're here with the first leg, this is the second leg of our tour. We started it off in Brighton at the Volks Club, but we just tore down the place. That was more of the drum and bass jungle angle, but again, this is what's fused in what we do as well from the drum and bass jungle angle. So we're here tonight with a theme of what we do from another thing of the show, with bring back the elements of, you know what I mean?
Bringing back the elements from the old school days, from yesteryear to now. So basically what we're doing is we're fusing the sounds of today and yesterday together to make this new element called Dubkinetic. And from my side of it, we've been fusing this stuff in for a long time. Because of the way how the styles of the music has been going, it's been dictated, we haven't really had a chance to actually express ourselves how we really want to. So now the time has come and the music scene has kind of got a bit void, and everybody knows exactly what sounds are being used in the studio, what's being made, and basically they're all using the same sounds. Whereas we're trying to come back with a new style, but with an old vibe. We try to fuse everything. We try to fuse the stuff that we was grown up on. We try to fuse and give you stuff the education so that you can find out exactly where these sounds are coming from, or even just go back into the old archives of like where the music comes from originally, and you'll find those sounds that we're putting together. It could be from jazz, reggae, as we said, Studio One, old school dance music, from the old time electro music from the early days of the 70s and stuff. We try to put it all together and throw it back out at you so you can appreciate it for what it is. Makes sense, innit? You know it makes sense.
In the clubs, we thought, why not bring it back the elements of not just the one DJ comes in and does an hour set, it's got no X factor, no vibe, no element to it. It's a lot, not all of them, but a lot of DJs out there, it's just for the money, and you can see that in their performances. It's like they're dead behind the eyes. They're just dead stop. So we just, as Mad Ice, we bring the element of the hypeness for the elements of how it should be for the clubber, for the Joe Bloggs down the road that doesn't actually come out, spend their money and have a good time anymore. They just go out for the sake of it. When they go there, yeah, the night was alright. So we're putting on the elements of DJ producers. Like today's theme is the DJ producer angle. It's basically if you're an unsung hero, you know, you can explain more about it because it was there, you know.
There's a lot of unsung heroes that have been a part of the scene but never got the recognition due to certain powers that be do not want them to be up front kind of thing. So we're basically saying to all of our old school producer friends, don't worry, there's a spot here for you. We're going to run it red hot and bring you back into the dance again, how it's supposed to be. Because as the scene has turned over and done what it's done, new school boys have come on the block, forget about the old school boys and decide to throw their angle up front to the people. Whereas originally it started off from somewhere at the beginning, and it has to have a middle, it has to have an ending, just like what our music does. And nowadays, I mean, you can have a computer and you can start up your music career from just having one computer and having Reasons or Fruity Loops. Whereas we're saying there's a lot more music that never got released and then it got pushed forward due to the politics that happened on the scene at the time. And every genre of music that we know has a politics. From garage, house, drum and bass, rock, they've all got politics between certain artists that don't get brilliant. So hopefully, and I mean I've been doing this thing here for like a long time. So I'm hoping that all my mates, I'm coming for you. Don't worry, I will be coming for you to put you down on this stuff here. It's called Dubkinetic, yeah? It's a multi-fusion genre of dance music and sounds all in one. Yeah, it could be any elements. Make what you feel what you make. Yeah, that's our policy. And as long as you do it from your heart rather than be copying the next best thing that's just come out, you're doing the job. And you're creating something more for the scene. Never follow someone, always follow yourself. Yeah, that's what we always say. Hence, as we say, this little genre of music is going to start very, very, very small and will end up very, very, very big. Just like our jungle. And hopefully, putting both of them together, because jungle was the first and this is the cousin. Yeah, Dubkinetic is the cousin. Some people call it downbeat because it's been slowed down, but there's a groove. There's a beginning, a middle, and an end. Whereas in some of the tunes that we're hearing out there now, I'm not knocking all of these lot when I'm making this stuff, or making jungle, or making whatever you're doing, but you all sound similar to each other. Or there's something going on, and you hear certain tunes all the time for like 2 hours. Kind of gets monotonous, whereas we're trying to bring a fresh element. It could be anything from off a TV program, it could be anything from off of, I don't know, anything like, what's it called?
It could be Grey and Chill from back in the days.
Grey and Chill.
You know, it's what you do with it. It's about bringing the levels higher to what we know. And a lot of producers out there should have a better understanding of what it is now. There's certain people that we still rate. You know, there's Terry T, there's, you know, the Knowledge and Wisdom guys who's going to be performing here tonight. A 2-hour set of pure knowledge and wisdom stuff from the Jungle Ambassadors themselves, playing ragga jungle at the highest elements. You know, it's like those sort of, we've always got the elements in it. With Dubkinetic, you know, one night I was lying in bed and I said, I'm going to make up this name and just put it to there, and I said dub because I love sound system culture and you have to have that energy, and don't forget reggae music is like a heartbeat of practically everything out there with music. And then kinetically we move things with our mind. Dubkinetic, that's how it came about. Then you've had other members of music genres have come in and thought, oh, I like this, I can do this, I've got more money with these guys, I'm gonna push it out there in a different way and do what the media does, relabel it as something else. But we are the foundation for this, and there's no denying that. 2008 we established this sound, and it's now 2013, which is it's gone worldwide. So we're basically bringing it into the clubs with the people that we want to represent with, that again, unsung heroes that don't get mentioned. When you see the typical documentary out there, and then it's the same set of names that are mentioned or the same faces you see, but yet the unsung heroes don't get spoken about. This is what this is about, as well as the movement of the music. It's about putting it in the clubs and letting the clubbers know it's about you. It's about it's not just about us making money. You know, we've got ladies free entry for this one as well, and there's going to be a whole lot more from this one. So watch out for us, because we're coming. Titles will get taken,
and it's the first of many. Very, very, it's the first of many, and it will gather the momentum of the snowball effect, where it will get bigger and bigger and bigger. Just the same way that our jungle was in the bedroom, back in the early days of like 1987, yeah. And it's developed from 1987 to what you see now, until everybody decides to play it. Now we will, make sure that we push this genre of music called Dubkinetic again. I tell you again, we're going to push it hardcore, like you've never seen it before. Do you know what I mean? And that's why, hopefully, if you like the style, what's going on, you like the music, put your piece down on the table. There's no food for us to eat, you know? We don't limit it just to like one set of people anymore. It's just our thing. It's a universal thing where we can all eat. As long as we bring something good to the table.
That's right. If people out there, other producers want to say, I can make Dubkinetic music, go for it. It's not a problem. We're not saying that, oh, we own the genre and you can't make it. You can make it too, you know what I mean? It can be anything between 133, 136, 140 BPMs, 165 to bring it up to the original jungle angle and BPMs.
Right.
You know what I mean? So it's about moving forward, as well as knowing where you come from before you know where you're going. Make sure you check us out on the first Thursday of the month. On www.freakfmlive.com, the notorious multi-award-winning station. And then on the Fridays, hashtag the TFT show, the Friday Takeover, with the biggest and the best and the forbidden fruit of what it can be, and the highest elements and the home of Dubkinetic right there on coolhamlet.com. You heard this. Test it then.
You see me? See what I'm saying? Keep it real, keep it locked tight.